now we have our black and white math sheet, and it's, again, 100 cents. So let's see if we can remember what we did on the first sheet. When you look at these first 4 coins, check them out. We know the biggest guy would be worth what? 25. He's our big coin. And then we know the penny's 1. So that brings us down. We got to find one that's worth 5 and one that's worth 10. Well, remember, the 5 says, "No fair, I'm big and I'm only worth 5. He only has 1 hair. And the little guy says, "No fair, I'm the littlest and I have to carry 2 5s. He's worth 10. So we have 10-cent dime, 25-cent quarter, 1-cent penny, and 5-cent nickel. Then it says 100 pennies equals what? 100 cents. And $1 is 100 cents. They equal the same thing. 100 pennies equals $1. This is a lot easier. Carrying around a dollar bill is a lot easier than carrying 100 pennies. Now, look at these quarters. Do you remember counting by 25? We did it a lot on the color page. Let's do it again. 25, 50, 75, $1, which is 100. So let's say it 5 times again, just to really get it in our brain. 25, 50, 75, $1. 25, 50, 75, $1. 25, 50, 75, $1. 25, 50, 75, $1. 25, 50, 75, $1. Good. Now it says circle the coins we need to make 100 cents. Well, remember with these two, this guy says, "No fair, I'm the biggest and I only get 1 5. And this guy says, "No fair, I'm littler and I have to carry 2 5s. So he's worth 5 cents. So it says to circle them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cross them out while I count so I don't get lost. Okay? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. So we have to circle all of these. Now they're in rows of 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20. It takes 20 nickels to make 100 cents, which is $1. It would be way easier to carry this than all of those. Wow. Now let's see how many of these it would take to add up to $1, which is 100 cents. So this guy's got 2 5s, 5, 10. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. It takes 10 10s to make 100. Okay, let's flip to the back. Let's count some coins. So we know the big guy is 25. When you get stuck and you think, "I can't think of how to count this next," do Harry Math. Harry Math is what helps kids when they get stuck. So you start counting by 5s, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, which is this guy, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. There's your answer. Harry Math saves the day. Sometimes it's so easy, you're like, why am I doing Harry Math? It helps when you get to something like this. Okay? So you just think, 25, let me do Harry Math. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Harry Math saves the day when you get confused on coins. Okay, now we're over here. This should be a little easier because you're counting. These guys are all just worth 5. Remember, he's the big guy and he only gets 1 5. So 25, pretend your brain can't think what comes next. Start over by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Always start over back at 5s and your brain will give you the answer. But then you better thank your brain and say, thank you, brain, for the answer. So we know this is 25. 5, 10, 15, 20. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. 45 cents. Now these are pennies. So here you think 25 is this guy. What comes after 5 by ones? 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So you go 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Now this is tens. I needed Harry Math before because it helps me get started. I know this is 25, but I'm going to start over at 5s, and when I get to 25, then I'll start counting. 25, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. 65 cents. The reason Harry Money helps is it keeps you counting by 5s the whole time, instead of going from counting by 25 to counting by 10, or to then counting by 1s sometimes. It can be tricky. So if you just remember this guy is worth 2 5s, Harry Math keeps you counting by 5s all the way through. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. And one day when you're older, you're going to count these no problem. But in first grade, money's tough to do sometimes for kids. Write the total value as you count on. Do you have enough money to buy the item? Circle yes or no. Okay, so we know that guy's 25. Let's do Harry Math just to make sure we do it right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Now, right now, I can kind of see a pattern. 2, 5, 3, 5, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6, 5. But how much is that toy? 90. So do I have enough? No, the 6 family is way less than the 9 family. So, no, I don't have enough. No is the correct answer. Okay, this tells us to draw coins. So it says Jan had 30 cents. 30 cents would be 3 10s. 1 dime, 2, 3. Because these guys are worth 10 cents, so it would be 3 of those. Her mother gave her 3 dimes. Should I draw 3 pennies? No, 3 dimes is worth 10, so I got to draw 3 more 10s. 1, 2, 3. Don't just draw coins. If you drew 3, if you just counted these all and said, oh, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cents, that would be wrong. These aren't pennies. These are dimes. They're worth 10. How much money does she have now? So if she had 30 cents and her mom gave her 3 more dimes, how much money would she have? Well, let's see. She had 30. 10, 20, 30. But then her mom gave her 3 more, so that would be plus. And should I just write a 3 here? No, that would be 3 pennies. This is 3 dimes. Dimes are worth 10, so I have to draw 10s and count them like 10s. 10, 20, 30. So 30 plus 30 equals blank. Well, let's count it. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Jan has 60 cents now. So that word problem right there might be something that you might need some practice with, and that's okay. You can do a little bit of practice with real coins at home today if you would like. Good job on your math black and white homework paper.